Today for sale on my eBay store is this nice example of an Olympus OM-1, the black version, with the motor drive attachment and a 50mm F1.8 Olympus OM Auto S lens. It comes with a branded cap, and I'm going to go over the battery options for this camera. This takes a PX625A battery, but I like to use the adapter, which takes an LR44 battery. But for the sake of time, I'm just going to be placing a PX625 battery. The reason for the conversion is that the PX625 batteries are 1.5 volts, and the camera's meter was originally made for a 1.35 volt battery. So that conversion cap will bring the voltage down. So I'm going to open up the battery compartment. One thing that's cosmetically missing with this camera is the winder cap. That's where your connection for the winder would go, but that's missing, so be aware of that. So now that the battery's in firmly, I can now go through the shutter speeds. The reason I put the battery in the camera is that I have verified that the meter is working correctly, and it works correctly with the conversion cap. Also included on this lens is a black and white 49mm filter. So I'm going to set that to the side. It will be included in the listing, but first I'm going to step down through the shutter speeds, which are located on the throat of the camera, not on the top. The shutter speed dial in every other camera is actually the ASA selection. So I'm going to advance, and this is 1/1000th of a second. I'm also going to step down the lens to f16, 1/1000th of a second, 1/500th of a second, 1/250th of a second, 1/125th of a second, 1/60th of a second, which is the flash sync speed, 1/30th of a second, 1/15th of a second, 1/8th of a second, 1/4th of a second, 1/2, 1 full second, and your bulb setting. The lens stays stepped down, the mirror stays up, and the shutter remains open until I release my thumb from the shutter button. Now let's go on to the self-timer feature. So that's taken care of. Now if I remove the lens by the two clips here and here and turn counterclockwise, keep the mirrors in nice shape. However, the mirror damper is completely missing, so that would need to be replaced quickly. And these had removable prisms, and you can see a little bit of bending in the frame for the mirror prism, so be aware of that. On the top, here's your switch for your meter. on and off. This is a fully mechanical camera. You can use the camera without batteries, but this turns on the meter, which I have verified that it is working correctly. I have verified that the frame counter advances correctly. The ASA knob moves nicely. Click the button here, I move, so that's that. The optional hot shoe connection is brand new, so it's not cracked or anything like that. If we open up the camera, let's see the inside of the body and everything working smoothly. A silky smooth advance. Film residue on the door. I would say this needs replacement. So that's the inside. Let's look at the lens. Very nice clicks on the aperture blade. A nice throw on the zoom. Or not the zoom, the focus rather. This is a prime lens, so there is no zoom. It's just a fixed focus camera lens. So let's mount the lens back on the camera. And I'll go over the serial number. The serial number of the camera is 1222126. And the serial number of the lens is 3694800. So I'm going to put the filter back on the lens. The filter's in good condition as well, no cracks, no scratches. Put the filter back on and the lens cap back on. And that is the overview of the Olympus OM-1. Now it also will come with a fitted case. Here's the top and the bottom part of the case. The top part's right here, and the bottom part is right here. So I'm going to actually put the camera in the case now and get it ready for shipment. So thank you very much for watching. Be sure to look out for my other camera listing videos on my YouTube channel, and be sure to check out my eBay listings on my eBay store for other 35mm film cameras. Thank you very much for watching.